moon, get your tickets now. Everybody line up, get your tickets, we're going to. Did you buy the tip? Yeah. Do you like rocket ships? Oh, what a human. You wanna try this shit? Yeah. We got everything you need, you better buy some kitty now. Everybody, long live Ponzi. Everybody, long live Ponzi ride. Never short it. Bitcoin's back, alright.
Yes, indeed, Bitcoin is back, all right, baby. Welcome to Satoshi's Bitcoin Chart Show. This is the Bitcoin forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network, where we find out what's up with what is going down. Today's date is Sunday, the 8th of August, 2021. Let's be gone. Come on, let's have it. Here we go. Right, starting from left to right, we've got CoreCoin BTC, which is a SegWit protocol, centrally planned, controlled, and designed by Blockstream. Then we've got Bcash, owned and controlled by Roger Ver and his crony mates. Then we've got Bitcoin, which is BSV, which is the original protocol, making it the real Bitcoin, the true Bitcoin, the genuine Bitcoin, and the world's only truly digital or digitized commodity, which is going to make it the most valuable thing on earth because it provides data sovereignty. Data being the most valuable thing in the world at the moment. We've all seen the film on Netflix where Brittany Kaiser says, whenever it was, recently, that data surpassed oil in its value. Absolutely phenomenal. And then we've got Fisher Price Cash on the end. Hilarious. So let's have a look at these figures on CoreCoin quickly. So we've got hash rate 97.9, going down a little bit. Network nodes 93.8, transactions 24.8. And block size, that's the data flowing through the chain, 1.5%. That's absolutely hilarious. So we'll just let our favourite douchebag of Bitcoin, Pete McCormack, just see if he can confirm exactly what I've just said there.
Bitcoin is so different now from when Satoshi was here.
Yeah, well, when Satoshi was here, Bitcoin was a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. How far away from that are we now?
It's a completely different project.
Yeah, well, what if Satoshi said something about that?
It doesn't matter who Satoshi is anymore.
Well, what if he came back and said, what the hell do you think you're doing effing up my project?
Even if Satoshi came back, I don't think he would just be immediately welcomed as having this God-given right to decide what happens with Bitcoin. I think he would have to earn his right back into the project.
Earn his right back into the project. I just thought you said it was nothing like Bitcoin. It's a completely different project, and it didn't matter who Satoshi Nakamoto was anymore. Why would Satoshi Nakamoto want anything to do with a project that is nothing like Bitcoin that he originally designed? This makes no sense at all. So in your opinion, what's this alternative project based on now then?
Bitcoin is built based on consensus now.
Consensus now. Do you even know what proof of work is? Do you understand the significance of a chain of signatures? Do you know that Blockstream centrally control it since they implemented SegWit on the 24th of August 2017? That means there is no consensus because it's a centralized project. Do you want to convince me one more time?
Project Bitcoin is built based on consensus now.
Yeah, nah, not really believing you, Pete. And Roger Ver, so tell us about your centralized project and your ambitions for that, please.
And we're going to really spread Bitcoin Crash across the entire country here in Antigua.
Yeah, good luck with it, mate. And what do you say to all those multinational companies that do billions, if not trillions of dollars of global trade on an annual basis that say they need a regulatory compliant monetary system in order to do so?
The ones that say that the blockchains all need to be legally compliant about everything all the time, just go use your Visa card.
Yeah, because that's going to work. So Bitcoin here, so we've got hash rate. Oh, it's going up. Look at that, 0.5%. Network nodes 1.2. Transactions 62.5. Great, that's on its way up again as well. And block size 97. 97%, amazing. Let me tell you what's funny about this. What's funny is that Bitcoin mining operations compete to process data transactions on chain. No transactions, no use. No use, no value. No value, no money. The most valuable chain is the chain with the most utility on it. BTCs are utter clowns. Now, utility is transactions and data volume. That is it. Now, where are they? They are on the original Bitcoin. That is it. Miners mine a network for profits. So which one do you think is going to be more profitable? Where are they going to be moving to? And what supports the network? That's right, the miners. So if there's no miners mining your network because it's not profitable, your network will literally disappear. And if you are holding BTC CoreCoin, it's going to disappear. So let's have a look at these block sizes. I always get excited about this, but let's have a quick chat with Michael Saylor, because he never fails to perk me up in the mornings with his enthusiasm. Michael, welcome to the show. So what do you say to people like Peter McCormack who think that Bitcoin should be changed from how it is?
I like Bitcoin the way it is.
Oh, so do we, Michael, so do we, but we really like it. How do you compete with that?
In fact, I love Bitcoin the way it is.
All right, mate, calm down. Well, you can't just leave it there. You're going to have to explain yourself. What is it about Bitcoin that you love so much?
The way it's currently constructed, it is possible to put all $250 trillion of monetary energy.
Whoa, $250 trillion of monetary energy. I love the sound of that. Where's that going to go?
In big blocks of encrypted energy on the blockchain.
They do sound like big blocks. What sort of numbers are we talking about?
Maybe the Bitcoin will be $1 million. You can probably calculate $10 million of Bitcoin or something.
$10 million per Bitcoin or something. That's huge. How's that going to fit and where's it going to go?
Big blocks, $100 million chunks on the blockchain.
Is that right? Well, let's have a look at these big blocks on the blockchain just for you then, Michael. So just calling out the megabyte blocks, we've got 7, 60, 10, 24, 6, 29, 27, 5, 20, 246, 255, 9, 44, 4, 5, 3, 2, 50, 17, 41, 12, 4, 43, 12, 120, 29, 35. Hilarious. And Amory still struggling to get all of his blocks over a kilobyte. How many blocks have we got over a megabyte on Bcrash? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, well done to them. 8 this morning. And how many blocks do they have over a megabyte on Coolcoin? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12? Wow. Only a little bit in front of Bcrash. They're going to be crashing into each other very soon. Like at the bottom. 0. Oh dear. Hash rate follows price, follows value, follows utility, follows creativity, initiative, and intelligence. If you are intelligent and you apply creativity and initiative, you can make something useful. When something is useful, it can then create value. When it creates value, it can then develop a price. When it develops a price, it can then be measured against the cost of other goods and services and used as a medium of exchange. Boom, next. Proof of work by network. Come on. Coolcoin, Bcrash, Fisher Price Cash will just simply fall into their footprints because that's what Ponzi schemes do when they crash overnight. Bcrash, Bitcoin, Hash rate, who cares? Bcrash, Bitcoin, Proof of Work, who cares? It is currently 2,865 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than any of these alternative protocols, shitcoins, if you will. It's currently 11.3% more profitable to mine on Coolcoin than Bitcoin. Shows you the competition. Daily average Bitcoin block size by network. Let's have a look at this proportionally over 3 months. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look, it looks like these other shitcoins, alternative protocols, don't even feature, but they are actually there. Look on the bottom if you look really closely. Absolutely hilarious. So Bitcoin registering an average block size of 51 megabytes. Absolutely huge. What do they have on? So look at that on Coolcoin. It's like 700 kilobytes. And on a Bcrash, it's 653 kilobytes. Dear, oh dear, that's hilarious. All right, let's carry on then. So transactions by network, yeah, Bitcoin running away with it. Transactions per block by network, Bitcoin winning. Fees, USD, so that's fees in the block. Fees Satoshis in the block. Oh, look at that. And look at this. So fee to block reward ratio, wow. So this is what we want. We want the block reward ratio to go absolutely crazy with the volume of transactions on it. And then we have an economically self-sustaining network. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Daily accumulated Bitcoin blockchain growth by network. Look at that. Bitcoin going almost vertical. Parabolic is my favorite word, I think. So this is global hash rate. 7 days is where the politics is. Yeah. All these shitcoin enterprises disgust me. Global hash rate 24 hours. 24-hour AMP pool and via BTC turning up both B crashes. That's quite funny. So this is a Coolcoin, so Ampool via BTC pooling top 3 today. Well, Ampool turning it up. Bcrash, so we've got Hathor on there spoiling the pie for these shitcoiners. Look at that, Ampool via BTC and BTC.com all over that shitcoin. Literally like flies on shit. Oh dear. That's why Hathor is on this, spoiling the party for them. And this is Bitcoin. Look at this. So it's Tau 45.1, SV Pool. Great to see them romping away all of a sudden. And squeezing via BTC because we don't want them on there. And other mining pools. Wow. Interesting. Watch. Stay tuned, people. Fisher Price Cash. What a joke that is. Never going to last. So the reason we want these shitcoin enterprises off the chain is because the only thing they understand is price manipulation and dollar worshipping, which leads to pumping and dumping and shorting. So that's what we'll have a quick look at now. Let's have a quick look, see how far the chain is in front. 152 gigabytes. Come on. Is that still what it is? 152.4. Wow, amazing, amazing. Let's have a look at the short positions quickly on Bitcoin. Here we go. Where are we now? 90%. Oh, it's going down to like 92, 91, 90. Ooh, starting to turn. Turncoats. Dirty traders. Shitting on each other. Let's have a look at Coolcoin. Here we go. Where are the short positions now? They've got, look at 4.1. 4.1%. Wow. Oh, somebody's starting to lose their nerve, as they should rightly do so. Let's have a look at Bitcoin blocks live then. So for any newbies watching this, the vertical rectangular blocks moving across the top of the screen of the transactions being recognized by the nodes on the network and then recognized instantly the moment they're broadcast because Bitcoin is an ultra small world mandala network. It means as the size of the network increases, the density of the links goes to zero, making it ultra small world and highly sparse respectively. The network formulation can lead to an improved topology against malicious attacks, so it's hard to take down. Brilliant. So once the transactions are broadcast and recognized by more than 50% of the nodes on the network, which is instantly, they're then thrown into the memory pool, which is where they're competed for by miners and payment processors in order to create a block, put the transaction within a block, and then place the block on the blockchain, which is when they're rewarded with a Coinbase data, otherwise known as the block reward, otherwise known as freshly minted Bitcoin. Look at this chain down here, 371 megabyte block. Amazing, amazing. So 370, 142, 217, 295, 120, 246. Beautiful. And then a highlighted rectangular box below that, you can see the hash of the block height, who it was mined by, size, the time, the date, the transaction count, and total fees. Beautiful. Let's have a look at our charts quickly. Movers and shakers. Still the same, that's all right, okay. Do you honestly think a network that this size was only meant to support a system that's only capable of doing 4 maybe to 7 transactions per second if all the stars in the universe aligned? This is absolutely hilarious. These things are massive. Massive. I mean, my goodness me, look at that. Look at that. Absolutely staggering. And they're all over the world. All over the world. Amazing. All right, let's have a look at BitInfo charts. Where are we now? 15.4% of the overall transactions on the CMC, but remember XRP and Ethereum are absolutely irrelevant because they're fundamentally worthless and utterly garbage, which we'll let the Chief Technical Officer of Ripple Ads, David Schwartz, explain that about XRP right now.
The XRP is a digital asset. It's censorship resistant, it's publicly traded, it trades on the XRP ledger. Ripple does not own or control the XRP ledger in any way.
Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit.
So how did Ripple then get all the XRP that it has? It has about half the supply. So just how did that particular transaction happen?
Good question. How did Ripple end up with half the supply of 100 billion XRP?
So the way its design works is when the ledger first began operation, the 100 billion XRP, all that will ever exist, were sort of up for grabs.
And remind me to go and have a look up the economic theory of being up for grabs.
And lots of people grabbed XRP out of that system, but it just so happens that obviously, just like early miners mined, huge amounts of Bitcoin before the public knew about it or was using it, early XRP users grabbed large amounts of that pool of XRP. And so the people who developed the ledger wound up with, the vast majority of it.
Brilliant. Let's have that one more time, David.
The people who developed the ledger wound up with, the vast majority of it.
And Ethereum being a security, here we go.
You just described some crypto as securities. Which ones do you think of as securities?
It's pretty clear, and the Supreme Court has actually spoken about this many times. If somebody is raising money, selling a token,
start the Ether pre-sale in a couple of weeks. So the Ether pre-sale will be an opportunity for anyone to purchase Ether. For Ether is the internal currency inside of the Ethereum system, sort of like the XRP and Ripple.
And the buyer is anticipating profits.
What we're hoping is that sort of similar to what happened with Mastercoin. If that slice is something like 20%, and then the value of Ether goes up by 5, then we basically have the entire initial BTC that we got all over again.
Based on the efforts of that group.
About 100 people that are working on Ethereum right now.
Myself leading the protocol design.
And we also have branding teams, we have marketing teams.
That fits into something that's a security.
Partially in order to better flesh out the business plan, partially in order to better flesh out the terms, partially for legal reasons.
Absolutely brilliant. Shout out to Sim Banner in the chat box. Thank you for joining me. Let me know where you're from, or listening from, should we say. Let's have a look at BitInfo charts then. Let's have a look at transactions. Remember, this is transactions. It's not data volume, because if it was data volume, Bitcoin would be absolutely smashing it. Add XRP in there and expand this. There we go. Where are we? Oh, look at that. Remember, this chart is delayed as well. Not far behind. Looking good. Let's have a look at BSV data. Look at this. So we got Metanet Protocol and Metanet ID doing 2.6 gigabytes of data on a 24-hour basis. Amazing. Let's have a look at applications. Whereas Crypto Fights, how is that doing and how are the others doing? Do we get to see this? Hey, look at this. Here we go. So yeah, Crypto Fights, 415 megabytes. Peer Game 7.9. Beautiful, looking good. Trends.cash, yeah, it looks like TDXP romping away, apps ranking by money spent, then ReallyX in second and third, and then Weebot, and then some others unknown after that. It's coming, people. Apps ranking by performed actions, Run and Crypto Fights first and second, followed by Router SV, that'll be testing something pretty cool, and then Meta something, others we don't know, but we will find out about. Yes, indeed. Crypto Quant, yes, the exchanges were cashing out all last year, counteracted by a huge amount of tether printing, caused a squeeze in the supply and a spike in the price, creating a massive bubble. But exchanges have started cashing out their reserves because they know it's absolutely fundamentally worthless and utter garbage. Now let's have a look at what's on chain. Good question. What is on chain? Estimated next block size 43 megabytes coming at you. Memory pool 56 megabytes. Loving that. Joho's memory pool still hasn't recovered from the 51% attack reorg. Never mind, hopefully they'll be back up soon. TX Street, we can have a look at what their restricted protocol has made an absolute mockery of. But while we're looking at this, we'll just have a quick word with Adam Back, the CEO of Blockstream, who essentially plan and control BTC, and find out his expectations of a payment network.
So, fee estimation in some cases is quite bad. If you're paying a friend, you can probably afford to wait 4 hours and not pay a priority fee.
Oh, shut up, you muppet. I'm not waiting 4 hours on a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for a payment to be confirmed. Ridiculous. Median fee, 30 cents. Add that to your cup of coffee. Try using that on a high-frequency trading platform. Yeah, right. And Vitalik, look at that. The median transfer fee is $2.15. Vitalik, how on earth do you respond to that?
The internet of money should not cost 5 cents a transaction. It's kind of absurd.
Yeah, really? So what's $2.16 then? And let's look at our own money printing. This is the amount of fiat currency that has recently been printed since April 2020. Oh my goodness me, look, it goes right back to the 1960s. Absolutely shocking. What do we know about excessive money printing?
Statistical analysis has found that every time an empire begins to near its own demise, you'll find that its currency will be debased.
And that's exactly what we're looking at here. It's really not looking good, knowing that Bitcoin is the only thing that can save us. How are we feeling about it today? CoinGecko, where are we? Feeling good? 66%. That's going to change very soon. Let's have a look at BitPing. BitPing is the only network that is up 24/7 because it runs on the Bitcoin network, which means it can monitor the downtime of all these other networks around the world. Here we go, looking good. So 81 cents money flow per hour, 46 countries. Look at all these jobs coming in. Beautiful, beautiful. The morning run, here we go. So transaction volume 1,493, good. The 24-hour trade volume. Stay away from this, people. Move fast and break stuff does not mean breaking the law. All these other shitcoins here are security offerings. BSV is the world's only truly digital commodity, and we've had 465,042 purchases in the last 24 hours already. Let's have a look at the depth chart quickly. 4.5 million asks versus 3.9 billion bids. Price must be coming down at the moment. Let's have a look at Bitcoin versus USD. Here we go. Oh, traveling upwards, looking positive. Yes, indeed. And Coolcoin versus USD. Oh, it's going up as well. These misguided shitcoin traders, these misguided dirty shitcoin traders. Oh dear, going to get wrecked. And let's have a look at Bitcoin versus Coolcoin. Oh, it's holding its own, Look at that. Traders saw that, trying to defend their precious shitcoin. Oh dear, they have no idea because they never bother to look under the bonnet at the fundamental figures like we do. Oh dear. Let's have a look at the entire CMC, all at the market cap, $1.8 trillion of utter garbage. Coolcoin at 1.6, and remember, none of these other data networks have any value whatsoever because the data is simply not safe. Absolutely crazy. Bitcoin 151 up 0.4. Well, you know, Coolcoin streaking ahead. Never mind. We know what's going to happen. Coming for ya. Oh yeah. Let's have a look at YouTube. So 619 subscribers, please. People like and subscribe if you do enjoy the content that I produce. That would be nice. You know, trying to catch up with the BSV channel. Bit of friendly competition. And let's have a look at Streamanity. Would prefer more followers on there. 303. Thank you very much. Made 80 cents on yesterday's video on Schnorr signatures. Thank you, Nya. And Twitch, $124 earned. Try earning that on Twitter. And 424 followers. All right, stuff. Let's have a look at Acorn Stacks. How many followers has Twitch had in the last 24 hours? Let's bring this up and have a little looky. When was this? 14 hours ago. 20 new users. All right, moving in the right direction. Let's have a look at Mama Bitcoin. Ruth Easman's tweet. How's she doing today? Is it 1,087? There we go. Change it. Oh, it's 1,089. Come on. Beauty. And let's have a look at Arman Satoshi. How's he doing? Is he hanging in there to over 80,000 subscribers? Still 80,000. Fantastic stuff. Well done, him. And let's have a look at Stablecoin Printer. What's been printed over the last 24 hours? 2 hours ago. 47 million USDC. Why not? 5th of August. That was 3 days ago now. Yeah, already covered that. Great stuff. All right. 23 minutes. Looks like we're up today. Hope you enjoyed the figures. Catch you guys later. Get paid for posting your pics on Relica. Download the app now at www.getrelica.com. Get your tweet etched on Twitch, forever on the Bitcoin blockchain. Do it today at www.jointwitch.com. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Support independent content creators on micropayment platforms such as Streamanity, Twitch and Relica. We should profit from our data, not the large corporations who track, monitor and sell it. If you enjoy the Bitcoin content that I produce, please support me by heading over to www.satoshi.tv, where you can keep up to date with all the latest news, gossip and content as it's created. Thanks very much. To get started in Bitcoin, go to freebsv.com, where you can claim your free Bitcoin. Then head over to Twitter and follow @IamSatoshi, where you can take part in his very generous and world famous free giveaways. The future of advertising meets the power of Bitcoin at Tonic Pow. Get paid for posting advertising campaigns to your social media profiles. Go to www.tonicpowads.com.